Alright. Yeah, I turned this to high a little bit ago. I was kind of in a hurry to get over here. My alarm went off to change it, and I was like, okay, let's go do this. And I didn't end up bringing the camera. But it's starting to light up a little bit in there. I turned it on about a little over an hour after it was on medium. And yeah, see, here's the setup I got. I can't remember where the serial number is on this. Or the number. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's it right there. That number. That's the kind of kiln this is. A82B. But yeah, I got it set to high now. Like I said, I let it on an hour on low, and then medium for an hour. And that's been doing pretty good for me. When I came in to check the moisture, I didn't really get anything. Still not really getting anything. Might actually get more right now, who knows. I don't really know the exact temperature for this, but I can get a decent idea. But that's it. This will be going for about an hour and a half, or probably like 2.5, 3 more hours. I can't remember how long it goes. I'm feeling like it's 3.5. This 04. So yeah. Well, that's it. Alright. Hey everybody. Alright, so after I turned this thing on a high, it took about 3 hours and 15 minutes to get my cone to bend. So I'll go ahead and unload some of this stuff. Go. Okay. But yeah, these turned out pretty good. I haven't seen any cracks yet. Kind of wish I would have smoothed out with that little sponge here on the inside of those bowls, but it'll be alright. Crystalline pieces turned out pretty well. No problem there. Yeah, and if y'all don't know this, since this isn't a glaze fire, even so, on the bottom of some of my shells or some of these, sometimes there's some glaze, and whenever you take them off, you want to get the glaze loose, so you kind of just shake it a little bit, and that'll break the glaze loose most of the time. Yeah, let's see how the bottoms of these went. That's not bad. There's a little crack down there. Oh, I'll still probably end up firing it. See what happens. It'll be interesting to see how that results. So that next time I go to do that and I have a little crack, I can kind of see what's going to happen there. And the same with this one. Had a little bit of cracking here, don't see any cracking in the bottom, so that's a good sign. But if I do go through all the way with these to the glaze fire, I'll see how a crack such as this will change through the glaze fire. Although I will possibly lose this piece, I'll have the experience as to these cracks and how the glaze firing will affect them. And they haven't seemed to be affected very much here, so that's a good sign. This one came out pretty good. I think this was the one where I had a little crack around the bottom and the corner on the inside there, but it's not really showing up here. I think I fixed that. My pictures came out pretty good, it seems. All these are decently porous, so hopefully they'll take glaze well without having any cracks in the glazing before I fire it. 'Cause that's a big thing I've been having trouble with. Is whenever I apply my glaze, there's been a lot of cracking during the drying of the glaze. But hopefully I can get that figured out to where that's not happening. And I kind of thought that had something to do with the bisque temperature, so I've been messing with that a little bit. But another big thing I think it might have been was just any dust on the outside. And another thing that I thought might have been doing that was my application and just how much glaze I was putting on and how I was layering it and the thickness of my glaze before I put it on. But yep, see, there's the inside of that. That thing drops it whenever that falls, and this falls and presses a button right down in there. But my camera's about to die, so I'm going to try to hurry this. But yeah, all these turned out pretty good, I think. All my little test tiles. Didn't really get any cracking, so I think everything's turned out pretty good so far. My kiln seems to be still holding up. I don't have any wires touching each other, so I know that all my wires, all these wires are still working, and everything seemed timed out pretty well when it came to how long it took to get the cone to bend. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end it there. Camera's about to die. And yeah, next I'll probably do some stuff with my glazing, make a video about glazing, and I'll also bring y'all into the studio and show you my other test tiles that I've been making, because I'm going to mix some of those mixtures together, because I have kept all the practices, or all of the test mixtures that I've made for my glazes. I've kept those, and I'm going to go over the results on my test tiles and decide what I can mix together. And yeah, because I don't really want to waste all that stuff that I've already mixed. So yeah, that's what I'll show y'all, and decide where I want to go next with my test tiles here. But that's it. My camera's going to die, like I said, so I'm going to end this. I'll be here. Visit me on YouTube. I'll be there the next time.